I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NRFM Hunter News. Charlestown MP Jodie Harrison is facing renewed calls for her resignation over claims she is shortchanging tax and ratepayers. Ms Harrison stated her resignation would result in another expensive by-election for the Lake Macquarie community, but critics suggest she's already costing the community by accepting 2 full-time political salaries for part-time effort. Councillor Rob Denton says a decision must be made.
Both these positions are highly demanding, high time consuming, and they need your full attention. She needs to either stand down as a state member for Charlestown, or the preference would be, as a councillor and as a ratepayer, she needs to relinquish the role of mayor. She cannot physically and mentally do both these positions to the detriment of both herself personally and to the people of this city.
Newcastle City Council is the first organisation in the region to sign up to a new smartphone application which helps connect job seekers and employers immediately. Developed in Australia, Workable is a community jobs platform which allows people looking for work to tap their phone on a stick displayed at the front of a business, which in turn uploads their profile and qualifications and connects them with potential employers. Workable director Fiona Anson says it will revolutionise the way people look for work in the 21st century.
Everybody's got a mobile phone in their hand these days, and that's where it's really funny. Mobile's allowed the world to become all about me. So I want to get stuff that's of interest to me, and I think the days of sitting on a website and scouring for jobs are well and truly over when you can use technology that's in smart devices and get instant notifications of exactly what you want. So that's the basis for what this platform is written on.
ICAC has given the New South Wales government a green light to commence an internal investigation after the leaking of a confidential cabinet document regarding Newcastle's light rail project. The document is said to contain advice from Transport New South Wales that the heavy rail corridor was the best option for Newcastle, as opposed to the government's extra $94 million hybrid of Hunter Street and the corridor. The leaked document was the subject of a saga between Labor MP Tim Crackenthorpe and former Liberal MP Tim Owen. Port Stephens councillors have come under fire after attending a managers' conference in Darwin, costing ratepayers upwards of $26,000. Mayor Bruce McKenzie, along with 6 others, made the trip claiming it would benefit the community by giving them a voice in the national development of policies and initiatives. But former Port Stephens councillor Frank Ward says this type of trip isn't the first.
Last year, he took the same group of councillors to Tasmania for a conference. And I mean, these councillors are not managers, they're not professionals. The only thing that they can manage to do is lift their arm. Yes, when Mackenzie says yes.
The Environmental Protection Authority has launched investigations into a small gas leak found at one of electricity and gas supplier AGL's pilot wells in Walkybury. The EPA issued the notice on Monday, directing AGL to provide information and records about the gas leak before April 30. Investigations are also underway to ensure AGL has not breached Environment Protection Legislator or its Environment Protection Licence conditions. Lake Macquarie's Planning Assessment Commission has approved plans for the development of a new $388 million marina at Trinity Point. Despite controversy, the project is being assessed by City Council and includes designs for a 60-room hotel, a restaurant and cafe, conference centre and 188 marina berths. Johnson Property Group Managing Director Keith Johnson says an announcement is soon to follow.
We want to announce hopefully by September, all the operators, hotel, function, restaurant, and it'll be as soon as we can possibly get all the final approvals.
Cessnock residents are being asked to have their say in the placement and construction of cycleways and other recreational needs. The 2 surveys, which can be found online, will provide council with clear and realistic recommendations on the future of parks and cycling in the area. Cessnock Mayor Bob Pinson says the surveys are key to improving the outdoor facilities in the area.
We have until the 8th of May, and we want to hear from our community as to where they think the cycleway should be put. We would like to increase the opportunities for recreational services in our local government area.
And fire crews have helped contain a blaze which tore through a Hamilton laundromat earlier today. Emergency services were called to the Cleary Street premises around 11:45 this morning to reports an industrial dryer may have caught alight. Firefighters managed to contain the flames as crews disconnected gas and electricity. An employee and customer were found safe, while there were no reports of injuries. In finance, the All Ords is down 48.2 points at 58.68, and $1 Australian is buying 76.03 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
The Newcastle Knights will be pulling out all the stops against Parramatta this Sunday as they look to avoid 3 losses on the trot. Tyler Randall rejoins the extended bench in an otherwise unchanged 18-man lineup, while Jared Mullen and Tariq Sims are tipped to be available for selection, both recovering well from shoulder injuries. Centre Dane Gagai says they're on the right track.
We still have a long way to go, but all these boys believe in what we're doing and what Stoney's doing, and I'm fully supportive of what Stoney's doing. So I believe we can win a premiership.
Jets' payday has been put in doubt for the 3rd month in a row today, officials refusing to confirm if staff will receive their monthly wages following an internal cash flow crisis. It's on the back of a garnishee order allowing the tax office to seize the club's $250,000 FFA grant previously used to pay players. And Charlestown will be looking to atone for their 4-0 capitulation to Edgeworth in the Northern New South Wales NPL tonight when they face Adamstown at Lyle Carr Oval. That's sport. I'm Jacinta Lee.
2NURFM news time is 2:05.